Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Gauntlet, audience interactive Dungeons & Dragons combat chaos, where our adventurers are continuing through their never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. Happy Friday, everyone. Real fast, I gotta thank y'all for this heckin' hype. What? Normally I'd go on to introduce the players here, but at this point I just need to mention how amazing our community is here. We've got some people to thank.
We must acknowledge hype.
We must acknowledge the hype. We have Zanite Bug subscribing. We have Inquisitor Ameridan subscribing. We have Omega Scales cheering 1,000 bits. We have Inquisitor Ameridan gifting a sub to the community. We have Zagmeister and Spoonkins both cheering 303 biddies.
303.
Laser sword.
We appreciate you from the bottomest of our hearts. Oh my gosh. Thank you all so much. Yeah, we've got 29 seconds left on a level 2 hype train. Uche.
Oh
Thank you
gosh.
so heckin' much. We appreciate you from the bottomest of our hearts. Thank you.
Just
really.
the best.
Thank you. Our community's so amazing. Really quickly here, if we want to. These are the Gauntleteers for the night. We have Scott as Stonebreaker.
Hello, happy to be back.
We have Jeff as Pan.
DGIF, you nerds! Sorry.
We have Ben as Theon.
Hoi, we're all nerds here. We are.
And we have Zara as Astrid.
Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. You're welcome.
Here it's fun.
Fun.
Weekend.
Weekend.
All right.
White had to sit next to each other. I get it now.
And there went that successful hype train. Thank you all so much for showing us those emotes. Those look so great. Uche again. Thank you so much. Real quick, just to say hey howdy to the folks who are here. Scrolling back up, I see Zanite Bug, Omega Scales, Spoonkin, Zagmeister. I see Lister's Mate, Annabelle. I see, oh my gosh, so many lovely, amazing human beings. Scroll.
That's how Pan waves.
It's canon now. Y'all can't unsee it.
15 feet away.
It's very...
Is it 30 feet though?
I don't know.
30-foot wingspan.
20?
Yeah.
20 feet?
I guess the glaive
Yeah.
is longer, but it is 20 feet. It's a
Yeah.
20-foot wingspan.
That's...
Gives the best hugs.
Big long bear.
Hug from Pan.
Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. We don't have any particular announcements at this point in time, so that does bring us to the message from the returning sponsor of Season 2 of The Gauntlet. That's right, everyone. It's Cantrip Candles. Scott, take it away.
When last we met our adventurers, you had found yourselves in an underground temple of sorts. And with a fork in the road of either going down a long hallway with some shadows and upsetting sounds, or testing how long you could hold your breath as you go underwater in the sunken tunnel. You chose to go down the wet path. Having dove in and lost your lit torch to the water, you find yourself in utter darkness as you swim forwards. All you hear is the rushing of water past your ears with every stroke that you take. As your face bursts against a wall, you turn and keep going, hoping that it is the right direction. And again, you bump into another wall. Correcting and recorrecting until finally you think you are on a direct path, unable to see anything, and your breath running out. And although it is dark, you can tell that your vision begins to tunnel. Until nearly down to a pinprick, your lungs burning, hoping to gasp air. You feel your body telling you to breathe deep, even though you know you can't. you see a light. With a new surge of energy, you push forwards through the water, breaking the surface. You are able to breathe deep. The air is old, unmoving, but necessary. Looking about, you can see that there is light flickering at the end of this long hallway, stone arches on either side, 2 lit sconces illuminating a floor of tile work. And as you look to either side of the wall, you can see arrows knocked into some mechanism. Looking at the floor, you see the tile work does indeed to be a set of pressure traps. Looking up, you see a collection of vines that you might be able to climb up and scurry across. The far end in the tunnel, you see through the doorway, the light is shimmering. Something moving that is the source of the light, and you feel compelled to get to it. How do you cross this hallway? Do you rely on your strength and climb up the side of the walls and go across the vines? Or do you rely on your dexterity to nimbly pass over this network of pressure tiles? Poll should be up momentarily. In the meantime, today's story was brought to you by Brine Water Tides, the perfect scent for having anything to do with water, whether it be a refreshing day at the beach or a near-death experience. Brine Water Tides is one of the many scents at Cantrip Candles. Cantrip Candles are candles with a story. They are soy candles made here in Los Angeles. Each one is a specific scent for a location in Dungeons & Dragons or any adventuring campaign that you might be playing for your tabletop, or just to make your own home smell quite lovely. You can go check them out at cantripcandles.com and be sure to stick around until the intermission for your chance to win a $15 gift card. This is an international giveaway. Anyone can win. You just have to be here and be your awesome self and put in whatever keyword Emmy decides on today.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Not that one. And a
Are you
big
sure?
old thank you again to our continuing sponsor of Season 2 of the Gauntlet, Cantrip Candles. Again, check them out at cantripcandles.com.
That was great.
All right.
Matt's got
Jeez.
triggering
Votes
my
are closing
class
up.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
He's not even reading out anything.
It's a tight
You
vote.
want to see my script for today?
Oh god.
It's insane. Your screen is just a picture of Stoney.
insight.
We are strong. Climb.
All
I
right.
think that's the correct choice.
Yeah, Dex is my dump stat IRL.
All right. Heading over to the side of the
Still a
wall,
10.
you find an area with vines that you think is suitable to climb. You give it a solid tug, and 1 foot off the ground immediately it breaks. You find a second that you think might be a little better, and begin your ascent.
Jeebus.
Cool.
Come back next week to find out if you make it, and what is through this
It's a
doorway.
terp.
Don't go towards the light.
Go towards the light.
I can't help it.
What a fun
Welcome
60-40
in,
nightmare
Scott. So good to have
adventure.
you. Thank you again to Cantrip Candles, our amazing sponsor. We are so happy you're
Yay.
here. Thank you so much.
We love candles.
We do. They've got a new size too, y'all. Seriously, go check it out. It's a little
I have
9-ounce
so many
glass.
candles
Ah.
It's such a good size.
I want like a cauldron. Can you
How
do a
many
cauldron
die
size?
will be at the bottom
Yeah.
of the
A full set of
cauldron?
dice.
Well, wouldn't you know? They do make these concrete poured candles that are
Yeah.
dang near cauldron size.
Halloween's coming.
Jeffrey?
Yeah. Yeah. Something that sets my coffee table on fire. No, they're safe. They're safe.
Jeffrey is not.
I'm not. It's my problem.
Absolutely not.
It's me who.
New
Pray
scent
for me.
coming to Cantrip Candles, arson.
Yeah.
Read a story about that.
For legal reasons? That's a joke?
All right. I think that is all we have
Before-
for our pre-show
keep our
announcements
sponsor.
today.
Speaking of holding our breath.
God.
Adventurers,
Oh god.
are you ready to re-enter the labyrinth?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
When last we met our heroes, they found themselves once again within the labyrinth, playing slides and climbers.
Damn.
Damn. Having gone through a spirited game of Capture the Flag, having used their rabbit companion as a football,
Hello, football.
they continued playing the game, growing ever further along the board, until finally they landed on a star and found themselves underwater.
Oh, great.
On a shipwreck. Which King 109 is filling you up with adrenaline surges.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. So, as you continue to look around this underwater wreck, you find yourself very, very deep underwater. Stonebreaker, you were getting ready to head into the wreck. However, I do have something that I'd actually like to do really quickly, just so everyone knows what's happening. Can I get a perception check from everyone?
Yes.
That was so far
Oh
away.
my god.
Perception
Sounds
check.
like that went well.
Ooh, that's a 19.
Okay.
That will be a 20 for me.
Okay.
I don't like being wet. So I rolled a natural 1
Got it.
with a 4 then.
All of you look over at Pan, who looks like the saddest wet dog ever. His
Miserable.
fur is completely ballooned out, sticking out through his armor.
Yeah.
He looks round and soggy and sad.
Yep.
Astrid?
Astrid got a 27.
Okay. What I will say, for everyone except for Pan,
I'm in my feelings.
you all see the dancing of light along the floorboards. And as you look up, you do see the top of water moving. It does look pretty far away. You do think that you could probably reach it,
Right,
but it
if
is
need be.
there.
Cool. Great.
All right, and with that, Stonebreaker, do you want to continue into the shipwreck as
Yes.
you had originally planned?
This is where I had gotten to before you said something was happening.
Yeah, absolutely. As you look inside, you hear something. But inside the shipwreck is shockingly dark.
Okay.
Do you wish to continue?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay. As you swim into the murkiness, the water is cold.
Mm.
You feel the water, the temperature of the water in your bones. And this shipwreck isn't huge, but the darkness that envelops you feels as though it goes on for forever. It feels almost as though you're swimming into something that's deeper than it appears. And you're not sure if that's some function of wherever you are, or maybe just the darkness and the cold have overwhelmed you, that every push feels like it's taking up your entire body. And as you swim in, you see a light in the distance. And you push with your entire body towards it. And that sound you were hearing grows louder and louder, and you realize that it was music. As you find yourself within the ship, Xanai make that check.
I'm sorry.
Xanai make that check. You are full up on adrenaline.
If I could see
everyone.
this, my mind would be blown.
As you find yourself in a pirate ship. It does look as though it has been underwater for quite some time. You see the littering of fish skeletons, broken furniture, rugs everywhere. A piano in the background, broken, impossibly, is playing music. And dancing in a circle appear to be 4 human-sized bathtub toys.
Stop it.
However, as you look at them, you realize that they are slightly translucent, and you can see through the other side of them. They are ghostly apparitions of pirate bathtub toys.
Not what I was expecting.
You've outdone yourself yet again.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Stonebreaker, what would you like to do?
I believe I'm doing it.
Thank you so much for that subscription, Dragon Dad. Pull up a chair. We're so happy to have you.
I'm gonna poke my head back under the water, look back for friends.
It is dark, and you can see the light beyond. Lister's mate is identifying the rubber ducky. Oh, and also that inspiration did go through. Thank you so much, Zenitbug. Stonebreaker, you are inspired.
I appreciate that. I might need it.
The rubber ducky is it is a medium-sized rubber ducky wearing a pirate hat.
Cool.
Since it has been identified, I will tell you this is a ghost. It has an armor class of 11, 45 hit points. It is resistant to acid, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical attacks. It is immune to cold, necrotic, and poisoned, and it cannot be charmed, exhausted, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained.
I am going to, if it is, but looking back,
You can see a pinprick of light that is where you came from. Give me a quick... I'm going to allow this to be either perception or insight check
okay.
on where what you just came through.
I don't think I'm paying attention to what it is. If I can see a light from where I came from, I'm just gonna go.
Oh, okay.
I'll take a deep breath, swim back to try to find my friends,
Okay.
and
I will say
share
this
with
area
them.
is still underwater.
Oh.
Oh, the area with them is still underwater.
Yep.
Okay.
Holy
Mm,
poop nuggets.
that is problem.
Poop nuggets?
But what I will also tell you is, now that you're in the light, you get the impression that it was more of a... Which is why I was having you roll on this. It's one of those things where you're realizing that maybe the dark was just overwhelming. You have enough breath to get back.
I mean, yeah, I have in total 3 minutes of breathing with
Yeah.
with what I have. So yeah, but still,
And also Hanma Boogie, welcome on in. So good to have you.
Oh,
Hi,
we know who that
Honey.
is. That is wonderful.
yeah, I will. I'll swim back as quickly as possible and beckon to friends as soon as I am able to be within eyesight of a single one of them.
Okay. You've got it. So you swim back to the shipwreck.
Mm-hmm. Yes, as soon as I am within eyesight, I'll just.
Yeah. I was watching him go. I was like, "Ugh."
And last week Charlie cast an air bubble on.
Let me
my
double
head.
check if that is a concentration spell, because I don't think
it's
it is.
not.
I don't think it is,
Lasts for
but I-
24 hours.
Yeah, then yeah, you just
Okay.
have an air bubble.
I
on
just
your
have
head.
an air. Okay, so I can. Stoner, what is it? What happened?
I-
What did you find?
turn and go.
Stonebreaker turns and go.
Damn it. Okay, well, that's.
We all follow.
Okay, I will follow
All right.
my allies.
I will tell you, it takes you probably 20 or so seconds of swimming into the boat. I'm going to, how much, Vanna, just double check, how much water breathing do all of us have? It is 1 plus your con mod minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Same.
3 minutes?
You have an airboat.
That would be 2
asking.
for me.
2,
I lied, actually. I have 4.
4. Okay.
Look at you.
The lungs on this guy.
All right. As all of you swim in, let me get you into this here.
God. I hope we don't have to kill these things.
I feel like we all just stare very still.
About a full 10 count.
Dead. Now I'm a ghost. Hi guys.
I can't do it yet. I don't want to. Have to wait for mimicry.
All right.
So they're bath toys.
Yes.
Ghost bath toys.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I think Fionn is so enamored with this and will immediately. We're underwater still?
Yep.
I want to swim up to like any of them. Are they dancing?
They are dancing in
Oh.
a circle around the table.
We're vibing. We're vibing.
Okay.
If they allow it. I don't know.
Give me a quick insight check.
Give me
as
a
you
vibe
begin to
check.
dance. Yeah, this is legitimately a vibe check here.
Natural 20.
oh.
Okay. Okay.
For a 20.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure. All right. As you
The
join
vibes,
into
immaculate.
the dance circle, at first you try and like weave your way in that you do in a dance line where people will try and make room for you, and almost immediately the octopus smacks into you behind you. Make that check, Mega Scales.
I'll vibe
But
over.
you're trying to vibe, and would you continue to try and stay in the circle at that point?
If I got booted out of the circle.
I will say with a 20 insight check, you don't get the impression you were booted.
Oh. Do I just need to be better at.
Normally, in this sort of a situation where you don't join, you've been in several dance
Oh.
circles before. You're aware of this situation. Normally, people make room for people coming into the circle. They didn't make room, and you don't get the impression it was because they were trying to boot you out. You get the impression it's because they didn't pay any attention to you. As soon as that octopus bounces off of you, it goes right back into dancing as he was. They're not even looking at you.
You know, vibes. It happens. I mean, I guess I'll watch until there's a place where I can fit in and try to join, but if I get booted again, I'll just vibe on my own.
It's more, I will say again, with the 20 inside check, you are able to sort of get the timing of where to go in, but you're having to move at a different sort of speed than them because there's not really room for you in this circle. I'll also let you know when that octopus smacked up against you, it did not feel pleasant. It was cold and eerie.
I'd like to swim over to the piano.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before he does, can I, standing there, turn to him and say, Stoner, I gotta say, of all the things I expected to find following you, this was not on the list.
Like to swim over to the piano?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Astrid just keeps looking at everyone else and pointing.
Is it
at
one of those like playing by itself or?
Yes, absolutely. The keys do appear to be moving on their own. The keys, it is all busted up, but somehow playing.
2 questions. One,
Okay.
is there any other instruments around? And also, does the music appear to be playing correctly?
These are great questions. Give me a perception check.
I don't know if it helps, but I am proficient with musical instruments.
That absolutely
Oh.
helps. Yeah.
I-
Okay.
At advantage?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
thing we are learning about Stony.
Yeah, jeez.
And you said perception? Or,
Sure.
that,
Yeah, in this instance, to kind of get a feel for listening in on what this music is supposed to be like, listening for other instruments, I'd say it's perception.
that is a 15.
A 15? Okay. Great, let me double check here. There aren't any other instruments playing. It does seem to somehow be making the noise of... this piano is making far grander sounds than it should be. It's not so much that it's playing incorrectly so much as it shouldn't be playing at all. This thing is completely destroyed. Its keys are busted in, it's got mold, there's a little bit of coral growing on the inside, but somehow playing immaculately. I will also let you know that you do see on the side what looks like a keyhole.
I will, to the group,
What? What is it?
point towards the keyhole.
I'll go over.
As I'm twirling, I will use my action for magical awareness. I'm in the zone.
Okay.
So within 60 feet, I know the location of any magical item, what school it belongs to, as long as it's not behind total cover.
Okay. I will tell you the piano is what is magical. It is absolutely enchanted.
Okay. Astrid's gonna go join Stony and kind of take a look at the keyhole.
I will also let you all know that you are in... I'm waiting for Scott to tell me I'm saying the wrong part of the boat. The prow of the boat
The
at this
front?
moment. Yes, the front.
The bow.
The bow. See, crap.
Yeah.
Prow,
Prow
bow.
bow. You're in the
Cow
bow.
now,
Okay,
brown cow.
that's why we have Boatman here.
Or if we are within the boat, it would be the forward berth.
Yes, that's where you are. You're within the forward berth of the boat. The second half of the boat does not seem to be connected. You have entered in through the middle.
The Gauntlet is an educational show.
That helps me a lot, actually.
All right.
About
That actually
boats
does.
too.
That clears up pretty much everything for me. I think I know how to solve this.
Now is
All
it
right.
Stonebreaker that knows about boats, or is it Scott? We'll never
Whoa.
Well, if you are a subscriber, you can look at my character sheet and know exactly.
I will tell you that it's probably been about 20 seconds.
I'm gonna pop out of the dance circle and come over.
Would that be Wavebreaker who knows about the boats?
Stop.
Stonebreakers.
But the one who knows
Brother.
about music is
Stop.
Tonebreaker.
Stop.
And as the first pun of the night
Stop.
comes out, I put a D6 in the jar.
I think that's a record. That's 30 minutes. Now's not the time for oatmeal, Fionn. We can figure this out. We have to figure out this piano
Why
situation.
does the dumbest one of us have to have the talking bubble?
Do any of the ghosts have like a key on them? Does Octopus have key in one of his limbs? Does
Yeah, do we see a key
is
anywhere?
Penguin waddling with key around neck? Like,
I will allow
I-
perception checks for anyone looking for
Great.
a key.
Sure. As you normally do on these, the scenery is the scenery. Yeah.
Scenery is the scenery.
Can I poke my head and hands in the cannon to see if there's? Listen,
you may
maybe the
absolutely
deer
do
didn't
that.
have anything in it. But I'll check there.
You may
rather than
absolutely
on
once
them.
again stick your head into something you shouldn't. Go right ahead.
Arm.
I believe that is canon.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, worth it.
As another D6 goes in
Worth
the
it.
jar.
that was worth it.
That's a 2 for
I'll
my
allow it.
investigation check.
Okay.
My perception check was, I forgot math, 24.
17.
11,
Yeah,
not
my
beaten
perception
those.
All right.
mod is
You
great.
are very distracted by all of this. It is still a little
This is
dark
weird.
in here, and it is odd. Astrid and Stonebreaker. In their hands, they do appear to have various piratey accoutrements. The crab has a cutlass. The octopus has a telescope and a bottle. The rubber ducky has no hands and is not carrying anything. The penguin has a map, but none of them keys.
What, the octopus was a telescope and
A bottle.
a bottle.
Can I just say aloud to them, addressing them, can I say, "Ahoy! I would like to parley with your captain."
No response.
Okay. I need, who knows pirate lingo? I thought I did, but this must be a different dialect.
Having done the nat 20 perception check of the dance circle, do I get the sense that they don't see us?
Or
Like-
yeah, they do not see you. They are one with the music.
But we did touch.
Yes.
I'm gonna go over to Stonebreaker, point at the piano, and be like,
Really quickly, just because you got a pretty good perception check and you are proficient with instruments, that keyhole it appears to be a pretty big keyhole. You do get the impression that it probably is a part of the mechanism of this piano.
What are they dancing around here?
They're just sort of dancing in a circle,
Debris.
but that is a table,
Okay.
which has some detritus on it. You notice a pair of boots. No bones, just boots. You see, there are some fish bones that do appear more recent. There's a bandana, some coral. On the table in the back, there's another pirate hat. There's piratey
If I
detritus.
And there's
put
a-
something through the bubble, does the bubble doesn't pop, right? It just stays.
Let me look up the rules of air bubble.
Regardless, I'm taking that pirate hat.
Oh, God.
Okay. You have one pirate hat.
Yes!
Needs to wear the pirate hat.
It does not appear that you can pop it.
Okay.
No.
do I get the sense that a javelin tip would fit in that hole? The keyhole?
Give me a quick int check.
Oh, not strong suit. Oh, that's
17.
No.
Is
Puts
there,
it back.
yeah.
So this keyhole is on the side of piano.
Yes.
Looking at the edge of the piano, is there a like a lip or a? Does it look as though it would open panel?
Yes. It does look as though it would open a panel. I would say you would probably know, given that you've been around instruments like this before, that a lot of these self-playing pianos have.
No, to be fair, my proficiency in instruments, mostly wind instruments.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Give me a quick int check.
Okay, 'cause I will tell you right now. My plan is to crowbar with sword.
Okay.
Knowledge on instrument be damned. That will be int.
Yeah.
You think I'm dumb?
That will be a 9.
A 9. Okay.
Me and all the dummies.
Love
ya.
What I will tell you is, something inside is controlling the piano.
Cool. I am going to see if I can't wedge sword in between the side panel and top.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Now that one.
That's a good one.
Yoy. That will be a 10.
A 10? This piano is incredibly sturdy. You try and get your sword in wedged-wise, and you try and use it as a lever. It does not budge.
Interesting.
What else do I have?
GME, about this hat, is it like the traditional I'll talk later.
It's a tricorn hat.
It's
yes.
a tricorn. It's not like the big one with the skull and crossbones on top.
I mean, it does have a skull and crossbones on it.
Ugh.
It's got it is a tricorn hat. It's a black leather tricorn hat with a little bit of
Okay.
gold bric-a-brac
Uh-huh.
along the edge, and it
This-
does have a skull and crossbones patch right here. On the
Magnificent. Okay. Keeping this, I'd like to get a lay of the land. I'm going to use Divine Sense
Okay.
to just sense if there's anything beyond the guys we have here.
You sense 4 undead rubber ducky bath toys.
Guys, pass out.
Um,
As expected.
Yep.
But nothing from the piano.
Nothing from the piano.
Gauntlet Master. The key that we used to get into Labyrinth. Did we find more than one key? Because I have in inventory big skeleton key.
I believe that was.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Okay. Boy, that would have been convenient.
Will.
That would have been so convenient.
Can you find the skeleton key?
I will say about another 30 seconds has likely gone by.
Cool.
This is not
where we
great.
found
This
it.
is
See,
not
fine.
good for me. I should probably go up and get some air.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
All right. Astrid begins to swim away.
Yeah.
I am going to swim to stern.
Okay.
Forget these ghosts. I'm going to back of boat.
Okay. Astrid, we'll go with Astrid first really
Thank
quickly
you.
just for the sake of timing with this here. Astrid, you continue to swim up and you go out of the bow
Okay.
of the boat and
You did it.
back into the main area of the shipwreck.
Okay.
And you look up and you continue to see the light above you. You swim. How long has it been? It's been about a minute.
It's
And
math. Yeah, a minute and 10 seconds, and I have 2
10
minutes.
seconds. Okay. It takes you about a minute to reach the air. I'm gonna say it was probably that 10 seconds.
Okay.
Since we're in D&D rules, it's gonna round. You're gonna be okay.
Okay.
But yeah, you
Thank you.
you just barely make it.
Okay,
to
now I
surface.
know
You
to
get the
just-
impression.
were burning.
They were burning. Oh
It
god.
takes you. You take
Trigger my
several
claustrophobia again.
deep gulps of air.
Okay.
You cannot, as you jump up into the water a little bit, you almost immediately feel something brush against the top of your head. It's smooth and feels gel-like almost, and you know that this is probably the boundary of
Right.
the gauntlet
Yeah.
itself. You do not get the impression you can fly up out of the water. You do not
Okay.
see anything other than boundless water going along in every direction. But you are able to gulp in some air.
So it's like there's not even sky, it's just water.
There is sky, but you can't get
Right,
to it.
right.
It is dark, stormy sky. It's not raining, but it is very
Cloudy.
very
Okay.
overcast. The clouds are a soft gray.
Okay.
You cannot see the sun.
Okay. Oh god. But wait, how does this work now? Because if it takes me a minute to get back down, then I just have a minute.
But then it takes you a minute to get back up,
Oh,
so at this
no.
point you're just...
Let's give Astrid just a little bit of
So
time
we
to
can give
figure
Astrid
this
a quick
out.
second. Look,
Meanwhile.
I'll say we'll do some meanwhile.
Cool.
Think about what you want to do.
Cool.
Stonebreaker.
Mm.
As you continue to swim, it takes you about another 30 seconds to get to the back of the boat.
Mhm.
And here you find a very different scene. You can no longer hear the music from the other side playing. Sticking out of the back of this boat, about 3 feet above the wooden floor, you do notice that there is a pipe. And the pipe has something, it looks like it's made part cork, part rubber. It's hard to say.
I think our smartest character is.
You do see several other bits around this entire area. If there's anything you want to look at in more detail, then I'll let you know about it. But if you're looking for anything in particular, let me know.
I mean, the big thing that looks like massive stopper. This back... Am I able to look underside of this deck, or...
Absolutely. It seems to go mostly into the ground
Okay.
underneath this floor.
in the hopes of maybe
Mets think Astrid should hydrate.
Oh, thank you. Astrid.
Water everywhere.
In the ocean.
Oh, also, Fia, my apologies. You are also inspired. I missed that one going through my
So much
apologies.
inspiration.
I'm glad I am.
I am going to come take a look at this thing and see if it is not exactly what it appears to be.
What are we looking at?
This massive stopper that...
Give me a quick perception or investigation check, whichever is your preference. I will allow either.
Definitely perception. That will be 20.
20, okay. It does appear to be stopped very firmly inside this pipe.
Same as piano, but this time with rubber and cork looking thing.
Okay, give me a quick strength check.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Yay!
Okay.
Vibes.
Oh.
Yeet.
Pretty well.
It's hiding.
I don't want to. Jesus. What is happening?
I'll use all 3 surges to make that the 17.
It does not budge.
Damn it. Well,
It
this
is
is what I die.
deeply and firmly wedged.
It was 40 seconds to get here?
30.
40?
So you're at like a minute 40.
Xanafug has given you an adrenaline surge.
But you had 4 minutes, right?
You know what? Screw this. I'll attack it.
Oh.
You said it is rubber and and cork?
I did.
Yeah.
Mega Scales has given Stonebreaker an adrenaline surge.
Yeah, I'll make this an attack and try and just chip away at it.
Okay.
At disadvantage? Because
Oh,
underwater?
yeah. Yep, because you're underwater.
Wow.
That will be a 25 to hit.
25? Okay.
Same on each dice.
Roll some damage.
Sick.
That will be 8 points of slashing.
8 points of slashing. For a second, Xanabug has given Stonebreaker an adrenaline surge. It pops up off of the pipe underneath. And not so much pops up might be hyperbolic. It unwedges for a second and shifts to the side. Your sword doesn't seem to damage this so much as it seems to hit some sort of vacuum underneath and pop it off a little bit. This thing's actually pretty springy. In fact, a little bit too springy. Maybe you should have done damage to it, but it didn't. Instead, it just shifted. Astrid, underneath you, you see the water go down by
Like a
just a
teensy bit.
teensy bit.
Astrid
As
goes,
Stonebreaker, you feel this sort of vacuum as some water goes down before it immediately slams back on top.
Astrid knows no one could probably hear her, but she yells, "Whoever did that, do it again!"
I will let you know it was about like that much. It was probably about an inch or two.
It is springy, you say?
Seemed a little bit immortal for something that looks like it's made of rubber and cork. You feel like your sword perhaps should have just cleaved straight through it, but it did not. Did, however, move it a little.
Okay. I would like to... Using the... how's this going to work? Is there any way that I can, like... Ooh, does it have this, like, hook thing over it?
It does seem to have... It's quite huge. Even looking to you, it does appear to have a little round cutting through the sort of very much exactly like what we were looking at in the image. There does appear to be a protuberance on the top, and there's a small hole inside of it. You could probably stick your arm through it.
I am going to stick my arm through it, like, hold it as tightly as possible, and then wrap as much of my body around it as I can.
Okay.
And I am going to, from the Ring of Spell Storing, cast Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
There, that was my move.
You're not there. You don't know what's happening.
I don't.
Let's see here. Does the frost that is coming over me appear to have any sort of effect on this thing?
No.
Well, great.
You're just a cold spot in the water.
Yeah, pretty much.
Give me a quick perception check, Stonebreaker.
Can I just use my passive?
Sure.
Yeah, 15.
15? As you're wedging yourself into this thing, two things come to mind. One, this thing's in there tight.
Mm-hmm.
As you're struggling up against it, it barely seems to move. Two, you see a tiny glint of metal from back in the corner. You see a hammock, and there's a tiny glint of metal.
Oh.
I will let you all know that about 10 seconds has been shaved off of the distance to the surface.
Was I able to see where, like, which part of this popped up for a brief moment?
Sure. I would say it's actually right about where you are. That corner is
Cool.
what popped up.
And how much did it pop up?
About a couple of inches.
Okay. Like, how wide of a space are we talking?
Oh, how wide is
Yeah, like-
this thing itself?
So it popped up slightly, water came into it. How wide of a space? Like, width and height?
Of the gap?
Yes.
It was height-wise, probably about 3 inches. Width, a little bit more, potentially about 6.
Cool.
But then it slammed right back down.
So plan is I'm going to line myself up with the area that popped up
Okay.
and just let myself sink onto the floor, line my feet up to that space, and take another swing at this.
Okay.
And the goal is to either get sucked in or try and put my feet into that. I want this I want this to crush my legs.
Okay.
Stony, what is that?
Meanwhile, I'm watching those little weirdos dance.
It's
I'm just like,
probably
wow.
been about 20 seconds.
While that's happening,
Please.
meanwhile,
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to try. It's gonna look like I'm trying to kiss you, but I'm not. I just want to get close to your air bubble and see if I can go.
Okay.
I don't know
Is
how that works,
Yeah.
but it's the only air I see. Does
No.
it work?
Oh, okay.
Shit.
As you reach out and actually try, and what you see from the inside is almost exactly that. It's just Fion's cow mouth.
With,
Oh,
with
really?
Pan's pirate hat on top.
Yeah,
of
I am
the
wearing it.
bubble.
It is on my head at this point.
Yeah, it does.
It's not
look
on your
very-
head.
What's the squirrel in SpongeBob SquarePants who has the
Yeah.
flower
Yeah.
on top?
Yeah,
of her?
it's
Oh,
literally
okay.
the hat is on
Sandy.
top of
Sandy.
the
Yeah.
Even
bubble.
better.
It's very much
Even
that
better.
sort of a situation. Welcome in, Toka, the Sim God.
Sounds like you should
What
come
you
visit me.
feel is something very similar to the edge of the gauntlet. It is a magical, impervious barrier.
You're not now, Fion. I'm watching these little weirdos dance. It's fascinating.
Bummer. I think I'm gonna try and follow Stonebreaker because
Okay.
Pan's doing nothing.
I can't
Alright.
believe
Watching
what
some weirdos dance. Why would you do that?
they never break.
I would say probably then you will arrive here in just a few moments. Welcome in, Clever Foodie. So good to see you. You will arrive onto this
God.
map then here pretty shortly. Stonebreaker, you're attempting to use yourself as a shim underneath something. So let's see how this
Oh my
goes.
God,
I'm
I'm
gonna
so
need.
scared.
Are you trying to use your sword?
To attack it, yes, so that it pops up. And then I am hoping that, science will do the rest.
Okay, give me an attack at disadvantage.
We do love science here.
Wait,
Stony, man of science. Famous
do.
man of science.
That is a 15 to hit.
That'll hit. Give me a quick damage roll.
14 points of slashing.
Okay. You do feel this thing once again lift up about another similar amount. You see another couple of inches of water go down. Give me a quick athletics check to see if you get. It's not a very high.
I just need my toe.
Okay.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
That will be. How many surges do I have?
You have 3 surges.
I'll use 3 to make that a 16.
A 16? Okay. You cannot get all of your leg in there. However, you do get part of your foot wedged into this thing. It hurts like a son of a bitch.
Does it deal damage?
Yup. It's about to here in just a second.
Yeah.
The
how much
water starts to go down by about 6 inches.
Wow.
Stonebreaker. As you feel your leg starting to get pulled in a little bit, you're going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, it goes to the temporarily hit points of Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
Which then in 10 points of cold damage.
Okay. Omega Scales is giving Stonebreaker an adrenaline surge. It pops up just a little bit. Another 2 inches or so goes down.
I would like to try and then wedge blade in.
As that happens,
Cool.
you do feel this thing just push down. It is pulling down on this thing with a significant force.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take another 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
2 of those go to Armor of Agathis, which another 10 points of damage.
Okay, another 3 inches of
And
water.
would like to try and wedge blade in.
Give me a quick attack, disadvantage. Clever Foodie, make that check.
Like how Stoney is doing this single-handedly.
That is a 17 to hit.
A 17. Roll damage. Have a good night, Xanite Bud.
9 points of slashing, but I'm trying to get it into like counter lever the thing so it
Okay.
can't go in. So it's no longer going on leg, it is going on blade.
Going on blade? Okay, so you were pulling your leg out and trying to keep the blade in.
Yes.
Okay.
But
So
blade first, leg second.
Put that on a shirt.
another 2 or so inches of water go down. Make a quick athletics check for me, see if you can pull your leg out in time before this is about to happen.
Okay. Did blade go in?
Yeah.
Okay. Blade. 24.
24? Okay. This thing slams down.
Mm-hmm.
Your sword is wedged in between the pipe and the cork. I will tell you all now, it probably would take about 30 seconds to swim. All of you can see there, those of you, and you have just now arrived on this map, that there's significantly more light.
So now it's
Oh, in the entire area? Because the water's dropped to such a degree?
Yeah.
Okay.
However,
I mean, it was about like 10 inches that it went
yeah,
down total.
yeah,
So how many seconds would it take?
about 30 seconds to get up and down.
Okay.
You get the impression that
Okay.
saying half of the water is drained would probably be incorrect because the boat itself is quite huge, but you do think it's going to be easier to get back down.
Okay. I'll go back down, and I know what's on that one side, so I'm gonna go to the other side where Stony and Fionn are.
Pan, let's check in with you, Pan. What are you doing?
I'm still fascinated, but I turn to my allies behind me and I say, should I just smite all of them? And I realize there's no one around. And so I decide, I guess I'll go see if my friends are alive. And I go off looking for them.
Okay. What is your passive perception,
13.
Fionn? Yours
Oh.
13.
Oh,
Fionn?
13.
My apologies.
Passive perception is 14.
14? Okay. You also see a slight glimmer of metal on the hammock in the back. You also see Stonebreaker's sword wedged underneath a giant cork stopper.
Sweet. I might not be smart, but I'm not stupid. So I'll take my axe, kind of like a big, what do you call it, like a bottle opener. I'm gonna vibe
Okay.
while I do this. I'm underwater. I don't know what that'll do. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Well, you see me bamf out and bamf back.
Okay.
Like, whoa.
Does that decrease the water at all? The little water
You
on
see
his
the-
body?
No.
He's very hairy.
And I will help try to pry this open with my axe. I get
Okay.
advantage on strength checks.
So it'll be a straight roll. Because we are underwater.
That'll
pretty
be
smooth.
an 18.
Clever Foodie's a cheeky monkey. The next roll of chaos will, with a timer, will have a double.
19.
Fion and Pan, you are also inspired.
Yes. Let go.
19.
19? Okay.
And that'll be
As Clever Foodie wants to spin the wheel of chaos on Astrid. Let's have that damage going first.
Wait, who does?
Clever Foodie.
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
So that'll be 11 points of slashing damage, and I'm wedging my axe as far into it as I
Okay.
can to get as much of a gap.
Before that happens, Astrid, right around the time you're arriving here,
Cool.
the wheel of chaos is going to be spun on you.
Great.
Round and
Let's
round this wheel's going to go. Where it's going to stop,
I
Astrid's
just
about to
got
find
here.
out. Raise the stakes, GM, as I put a D30 into play.
Oh, fun.
All
I
right.
may roll it at any time. That cheeky monkey remains in play. Really quickly, as all of you are wedging into this thing, you notice it goes up and then slams back down.
Mm-hmm.
The water no longer shifts.
I'll just point, holding my axe in this thing,
Yeah.
at the shiny thing on the
Yeah.
the
Also,
cot.
my passive perception is 19.
19,
So
there is a small, shiny,
You're all like,
metallic
cool.
object on the hammock.
I'm gonna go grab
Okay.
and go back to the other room.
Where did my...
What are you looking for?
Ah.
Oh, there it is.
As indeed, you find a large set of rusty keys
Great.
on the hammock.
I'm like, you guys have fun. Except I can't because they can't hear me. But I go.
Cool.
Are you then going to swim back to the other room?
Yes, please. How long?
Takes about 30 seconds to do that.
Okay. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna hand the keys to Pan.
I would have come out
Okay.
at this point, confused and looking
Okay,
for where.
so we're gonna meet in the middle. I'm gonna hand the keys to Pan, and then I'm gonna go back up and get some air.
Okay.
What? Hey! But for why?
Astrid hands you a set of keys.
Okay.
do
I would have
that
seen
Pan is
it.
the only one that's like.
That didn't
Okay.
see the key thing.
I think I saw it, right?
Yeah,
I saw you
everyone
all-
saw it.
I say
Fucking with it.
We all
Stonebreaker
pointed at
absolutely
it.
pointed at it too.
I can't stress how good this dance is. I would like to then kind of shrug and look confused at to where they came from and then just turn around and head back to the piano
Okay.
and walk over. And I want to kind of slow my stride as I pass with my head just turned and looking at them dancing, still just transfixed.
Okay.
And then I want to go up to the piano and I want to... How many keys are on this ring?
3.
I will try the rightmost one.
Do you want to look at them?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw
That's a
this
good
out there.
idea.
Would you like to look at
Yeah, I'll look at them.
them? Okay, give me a quick
See if you
investigation
can
check.
figure out which one fits in there.
I have a 11.
11?
11's across the board tonight.
That's enough. You do notice that one of them, 2 of them's here to be steel, but one of them is brass, and does seem to match some of the metalwork on the piano.
Right. Deducing that, I take the brass key and I would like to put it in the keyhole on the piano.
You've got it. As you do, you see a little bit of some metal whirring inside the piano come to a stop.
Uh-huh.
And as that does, they all stop.
Uh-oh.
And for a second, there's some slow blinking. as the duck turns towards you. Well, hello!
Ahoy!
Ahoy!
I would like to parley with your captain. I am,
That's me!
Oh. Captain, who am I speaking with?
Captain Ducky!
Should have guessed. Captain Ducky, my allies and I are down here. We're looking for a way out of this ship. I don't mean to interrupt your music, but you were just dancing so well, I want to say.
Oh, thank you. We do love the piano. I'm very happy that, we enjoy dancing to it, but every now and again you have to take a break.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree. R.
Arr.
Do you have any idea out of here? We're looking to either get out of here or, use.
Out of here. Arr.
How did you guys get here?
This is our home.
Okay,
This is our boat.
got it. So, as I look around the wreckage, a beautiful ship you have here.
Thank you.
Would you have any idea what these other 2 keys might go to that I've acquired?
No.
Okay. And you guys just hang around down here.
Usually we dance.
Yep, saw that.
Yes.
Saw a lot of that.
If you're looking for a way out, there's the pipe.
The pipe.
Yes.
This is the first I've heard of the pipe right now.
There's a pipe.
Okay. Where is that pipe?
It's on the other side of the boat.
Okay. And I just get in the pipe? What's the...
Well, I get the impression.
Do give me your captain's impression. That is very important to me.
Well, there's a bunch of water,
Yeah.
which tells me that there is water in the boat.
I've deduced that as well, to be
And
honest.
usually the pipe is where the water goes down.
Okay.
So, if there's water, then the pipe is probably blocked.
Got it. Okay. Great,
It's
I
quite
guess.
hard to undo.
Oh, wait, I know some strong guys. I'm sure that within a few attempts we can probably get it open.
Oh, there's more of you?
There's a couple around.
Oh, okay.
I have some allies.
Well, are you appear that you are not able to breathe underwater?
I mean, usually that's the case, but there was a very good ally
Or
of mine
because you've got a thing.
who gifted me this air bubble that I am immensely grateful now.
Okay. Well, if you want, we can get some more for your friends if they cannot.
Oh my God,
I don't know. I feel like they're doing okay, but if you have a few extras, yeah, I could take that.
We do.
Cut to
We
us.
want-
Yeah, I would love that.
At the top.
Have a good
You're a
night,
wet
guys.
bird.
A wet.
We all look like
Angry
crap except for
bird.
Stonebreaker, who's like probably glistening.
Just 'cause you can't see me.
First bath in a while.
Just see like the vines, like the fur.
Captain, Captain Ducky, I would love 3 similar bubbles to affix to my...
At this point, I feel like Astrid would have come back down to see if Pan did the thing that he was supposed to do.
If you did, you'd probably be coming right about down, right about
Yeah.
I
now.
have my hands on my hips and the hat on the bubble.
To seeing him. The music is no longer playing and he is talking to the spectral.
And Astrid nods and goes, and just thinks like, I don't know Pan very well, but this seems correct.
If you want, I can here, me boys. And all of them
I love them so much.
reach out. The crab clacks his claws together. The penguin opens his mouth. And the octopus swirls his tentacles in front of him. And all of them suddenly have in their hands, or tentacles, or wings.
These and I can,
Some air
if I
bubbles.
touch these, will I just put them on someone? Can
You
I
just put it on their head. It'll work just fine. It's magic.
I
That's
love them
magic.
so much.
And Astrid's like,
My dear. Oh,
Does
here's
look
one
like
of
your
them right
bird
now.
friend Probably needs one of those.
This little owlin comrade of mine would love. Here, come, yes, and I want to just sort of, with my arm, float it over to Astrid.
As you put it down. Do put it
oh
on?
yeah, I'll put it on my head and go, ugh.
You feel this bizarre suction along your shoulders as it pulls up. Clever Foodie wants to spin the wheel of chaos on Stony B. As we will, in this moment indeed, go back to the other side of the boat as
Astrid
is
says
able to
thank
take
you before this happens.
a deep breath.
Yeah, deep breath and a thank you.
The air smells salty inside of this, a little bit like seaweed, a little bit like decay. As we go back to the other side of the boat, Stonebreaker, the Wheel of Chaos, comes for you. There is a Chaos Monkey still in play.
Oh, no.
Buried treasure.
What do you think I'm trying to get to?
Perfect.
Yo ho, pirates life for me.
Somewhere on this map, Stonebreaker.
Like, who has the map?
I think it
Could it
might be the
has
treasure
the
chest.
treasure.
It may be.
Mega
That would be
Scales
my
is
first
putting down a
choice.
dowsing rod. Hold on, let me
The
get their
treasure was
actually
inside us
down.
all along.
The treasure was the friendship we made with Captain Ducky.
Are we getting any sort of interference on the dowsing rod here, surrounded by water?
No, the dowsing rod still works. Just
It points.
starts-
It just points at the pirate crew.
Says that's the treasure.
Those guys are a treasure.
somewhere in there,
I'm
you get the
shocked.
impression that there's probably treasure.
I want to look at Stonebreaker, pretending like this time that happened over there is currently happening. And as soon as I can see into that gap, I want to teleport into it with my bonus action.
All right, who wants to make this check?
Oh, I'm so scared.
Like
But I still have my action.
I'm not there, I'm with you.
to do the attack
Are
with you.
As
so
this will count as the help
I
action.
believe, yeah.
I'll give you the
this will
help.
be
Yeah,
cool.
Okay. All right. So Fion, help using his
because
action
I don't
to
get
help
double advantage.
Stonebreaker.
And so do this is what? Athletics to push?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How do you?
This is wild. What is happening every time?
That will be. I've got no surges, yes?
You've got 2 surges. Clever Foodie also thinks Fion should hydrate.
In it, yes. I will use both to make that an 18.
An 18.
Such a Fion moment.
You wedge your arms into this thing and you pull.
I'm like levering with blade.
This thing is so tightly wedged.
But luckily I have liver.
You get the impression this is about as far as it's gonna go.
Oh, boo.
And Bob's giving Stonebreaker an adrenaline surge.
So we didn't even get any little gap.
I have blade like under it. Maybe you can see Gip. I mean,
I will get my eyes as close if there is a tiny gap. I just need an unoccupied space I can see.
Okay. Give me a quick perception
dying.
check. You watch me do the mental calculus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm also like, at this point, can I
18.
go
18?
back over to them?
You can start that process.
Okay, cool.
Yes. You can see a tiny little bit in there. As you find yourself enveloped in complete and utter darkness, you feel boom, as this vacuum surge of air just pulls you down. It feels like the world's worst water slide. There's a tiny bit of water that goes along with you as you
hate
just
this.
go sliding down,
hate it so
down,
much.
down, down, and then you go flying around a couple of corners, just like swooshing down, and then all of a sudden,
this.
all of that momentum of you going down ricochets you up as you find yourself falling through clouds.
Oh no.
And below you, you see the surface of the water.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad we sent you.
Just hear.
Splashes right
As
now.
you
Oh my gosh.
smack into the water, you do take 6 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, that's a mean slide.
Very raging.
So you're just going down.
As you hit this water, it feels almost like concrete as it smacks into the water is initially shocked out of your lungs, but you are still on the surface of the water. You do feel
Sick.
I was like feeling loved
the
then.
surface of the gauntlet somewhere above your head.
That's fucking tight.
I'll swim back down behind Stonebreak.
Around that time, Astrid, you would
Astrid.
arrive.
Okay, and I say, hi. Hey, I know you guys are like doing a thing and I really appreciate it. As you can see, I can speak now and I have a bubble. Pan used the key. The music stopped. The pirate question mark.
I don't know.
I just slowly
There's no
start to
question.
go up.
Gave us bubbles. Bubble. Come get a bubble. I'm sorry. I talk a lot.
Out of time.
Come get bubble. Or can I give them my bubble?
Try to pull it off.
Go for it.
It pulls right off, absolutely.
Okay, great. I'm gonna give Stony my bubble
Aw.
and go back.
You feel this as it suctions up around your head around this time, Theon. You find yourself swimming back down. Astrid has gone, but Stonebreaker is sitting there
You
with
just
a bubble on his
see a
head.
little bit of water.
My eyes are like.
And as we have hit that moment, everyone, we are going to take a quick break.
I don't know how we top that in the second half, Emily.
I don't know.
I am
we
still
win.
talking to the pirates, by the way.
Yes, you are absolutely
want that
still
clear.
talking to the pirates. Y'all, we're going to take a quick break, stretch our legs, get some more hydration because we didn't have enough water in this scenario. We had to go get a little bit more. But don't go anywhere because what's that, everyone? We have a giveaway to do. It's a Cantrip Candles giveaway.
Oh my god.
Candles.
They're amazing. Seriously, the best. This is going to be a giveaway where you have to type in. This is an international giveaway, so anybody can win. It's a coupon code for $15. The code word tonight is going to be Bathtime. All one word, exclamation point, Bathtime. Wait for Nightbot to give you the cue to enter, and make sure to only enter once or you will be disqualified.
Code is Rubber Ducky, you're the one. No, it's bath time.
It's-
Sorry,
it's
I don't want to
bath time.
confuse anyone.
It
It's
is
bath
bath time. It is bath time.
It's bath time. Everyone get in the tub.
Which
It's
does,
bath time.
in fact, bring us to the
Your next
title
character's
of
voice.
tonight's episode, which is You Make Bath Time So Much Fun.
Oh,
Now I get it.
Oh, cute.
I saw that and I didn't put it together. I'm about as dumb as my character.
Yeah.
You folks take care. We're gonna
I
be
love
right back.
you. Bye. Bye.
you Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to The Gauntlet, Audience Interactive Dungeons and Dragons Combat Chaos, where our adventurers are continuing in their never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. Nikki Morg, first of all, welcome in for the night. Thank you so much. You've won our giveaway.
Great timing.
Make sure to send us a DM, that's a direct message, on Twitch. We'll make sure we get you that code. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here tonight. We're so grateful. Please go check out our sponsor, Cantrip Candles. They are absolutely amazing.
Smell good.
Unpin this here. There we go.
All
Smell
those
goods.
goods.
All them smell goods.
All-
Unpin that.
Smell good.
There we
Put
go.
them in your mouth.
No.
Put
Wasn't
them in
me
your
this
mouth?
time. It wasn't me this time.
Put-
The cast of the Adventurers Pack do not constitute experts or doctors. They cannot give you medical or dietary advice. Please do not
Okay,
listen to
don't
us
put
in
the
that
candles
fashion.
in your mouth.
I mean, I can give you medical advice. Just don't take it.
Wait, am I proficient in
I give law advice like regularly on the Discord.
Jeffrey-
Should I not be doing that?
Correct.
Okay, well, it seems to help.
Whom? Whom?
The community!
Pimped ego.
Yeah. Yeah, correct.
On
Hi.
that note,
That's the note.
Gauntleteers, are you ready to re-enter the labyrinth?
Yes.
We're in the
Yes.
splash zone now,
Yes.
baby.
Before intermission, they had finally stopped the ghostly bath toys from dancing, procured some air bubbles for themselves.
Fion took a quick trip to Raging Waters.
Yeah.
And
Cowabunga,
found
dudes.
themselves once again on the shipwreck.
GME, I have a question.
Yes.
During that time, would you say that Fionn might have jumped the shark? Was there a shark anywhere? No. No? Okay.
Give me a quick history check.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Oh no! That's actually good. An 18.
I'm 18. The waters are eerily still,
Fine.
devoid almost entirely of life. But you realize that some of these things hide from the surface very well, and you do see a tiny flick of a tail before you land in the water. So congratulations on jumping the shark
You
and earning a
did
D6 in the jar. for your-
Yes!
Which doesn't
Hashtag.
even make sounds anymore. When I put things in
Doesn't.
it.
That sounds heavy.
Someone's at the door.
That sounds very heavy.
Fionn jumped the shark.
Are you gonna say hashtag you gotta laugh?
No, hashtag Fionn jumped the shark.
Got it.
Let's get it
All
trending.
right. Here we are on the map. We have Stonebreaker wearing an air bubble and no one else wearing air bubbles. We have one dowsing rod out as the treasure remains on the map.
Well, now that I have bubble, I'm going to leave sword in wedge in
Okay.
case of further use. Cool. Oh shit! Right.
I
Be right. No. Let's go. Let's go this way,
okay.
and I will.
I was gonna say I'm coming back with another bubble.
But we are going to.
Yes,
Yeah.
so there we go. So we
All
meet
right.
in the middle.
You meet in the middle. Did you grab the
I
bubbles?
put
Okay.
my bubble onto Fion, and then we go back in the other room.
Okay.
Sick.
All of you now with air bubbles. What would you like to do?
Can I be talking to Captain Ducky? And I want to say,
Absolutely.
this is important. Can I say, so if,
This is important.
do you want me to start up the piano again, or?
Oh, no, I don't know that you need to. I mean, if we want to keep dancing at any point, we can restart it. It's fine.
Okay.
I feel like we're talking to you right now.
Well, I enjoy this conversation. Always enjoy talking to a captain.
Well, thank you. It's a very noble position.
You are all so well dressed. I'm just going to go retrieve my allies now. I think they'd want to hear about this discussion, so
Sure,
I will leave
anything
you-
I can do to help.
Please enjoy the dancing and the music or whatever you do. It's been
Oh,
a
then we
pleasure,
should
Captain
restart
Ducky. I will remember you fondly.
Absolutely. I mean, if you need anything.
Pan. I don't know if I said it. My name's
No,
Pan.
we didn't.
Nice to meet you. Wait, hold
Pat.
up a tiny flip. It's like
Oh, no,
And I
it's too cute.
cross a long distance with the arm and just hold the spectral
as
wing.
you do, it is. You feel something underneath your hand that might have once used to have been rubber, but now is colder than the water around you, as cold as the grave. It is still a ghost.
Okay.
Happy looking ghost, but still a ghost.
So as I walk, I bid them adieu and I start walking towards the other side to go see where everyone went.
Have
And I
fun
say,
again if you need any help. You just let us know.
And are you're all happy here?
We're fine.
You don't need to go to the other side or anything? I don't
Is
know.
that of what? The boat?
Yeah, fair enough. That's where I'm going.
Okay. Have fun. This is
I-
where the piano is, and where there was a. Did you take Mr. Crab's hat?
Oh, is this his hat? I found it on the table.
It's okay. The
Crab
No, I
looks
don't
at you.
want to take your-
The crab actually looks at you, and he holds up the hat and puts it back on the bubble on your head.
Oh.
I drop to a knee and I say, Admiral Crab, you have done a great service for me today.
Certainly not an admin.
I will treasure this item.
It's not, realistically, I don't have like a full head, so like, it kind of fits on you better.
It will inspire fear into many other seafaring characters as well as land-dwelling. In your honor, Crab.
Oh, okay.
I shall dub it Crab's Hat.
Crab shot.
And I
That sounds like some very good fashion.
God, he's so cool. And I bow
He
to him.
blinks sleepily at you and then bows. It's hard to describe him bowing because his body is kind of flat, but he flattens it against the deck, and then his eyes wobble back up.
Wholesome.
Oh, yes. Oh, it looks so good. Oh.
And I just sort of, standing up, I walk away and I wipe my cheek as I go back towards my allies.
Astrid has actually been standing there witnessing most of this conversation, and she's in awe of it and not sure how to feel, but she also does need one more air bubble.
You have, yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
floating there. I haven't.
Okay.
I just left it.
So
Yeah.
she puts it on her head. And
You all are now in possession of your
Great.
bubbles.
Bring me. Let's go visit our allies, Astrid. It's been a while.
Okay. Astrid kind of questioningly salutes at the bath toy pirates. And
All
says,
of them
Thank you.
raise various appendages.
And she's like in awe, but also confused and happy, and kind of swims away as fast as she can.
Smoking Dragon Gaming, thank you so much for your subscription. You pull up a chair. We're so happy to have you.
She's like so embarrassed by all the feelings that she's feeling right now.
As all of you swim back over to the other side.
Right, so, it's stuck.
Yes, quite.
Also, it's a blast. It's like a ride.
You're not in
what-
there.
Not what I expected. Not at all. My horns are a little banged up. But it's
You look bruised.
All of you do see there's a little bit of mold on the edge of one of Theon's
Oh.
horns.
So it did shoot me back out above the water. I hit the water. It hurt. So it's just a loop? Is it an endless loop?
My new best friends on the other side told me that this is a option for leaving, but it's not. Perhaps we must all go one after another.
But it's shut.
They did not mention anything about that. No, that's weird. Is this a treasure chest up here?
There is a chest up there.
How have none of you? There's 2 keys still on this ring. I'd like to go up to this treasure chest and try and looking at.
I was in a bit of a rush when I handed you these.
To be fair, we were doing important work.
I was doing important work too. I was parlaying.
That's true. You made friends. It was very cute. Astrid just stops talking.
It was a
'cause she's
Pirates
uncomfortable.
Alliance. Can I look at the keys and discern if one of them is?
Sure, give me an investigation check.
It's a 22.
22. Oddly enough, none of these keys seem to match
Damn it.
the chest. The chest does not seem to be made of the same heavy steel as the other 2. Just different looking. And you get the impression probably not the same.
Is there anywhere like around the pipe where a key would go in?
Quick investigation check.
I'm gonna use 2 adrenaline surges.
Okay. As a reminder, that'll put you at 1. Fionn, you have all 3 and you're inspired. Pan, you have all 3 and you're inspired.
Cool.
Stonebreaker, you have 1.
To make that a 12?
Make that a 12. You do not see any other key.
Okay. Worth it.
So, why does it no longer open? We were doing so well.
I'm not sure, because if you are able to go through, then that means there is a place for water to go.
Mm-hmm.
We have leverage. We are able to open it. Not much, but bit.
We have rope. Maybe we could...
Is there a loop at the top? Like a.
Yep. It looks very much as the image on the map here appears.
How
It's useful.
open to upper deck is this area?
It is slightly underneath the upper deck.
I wonder if up there is something where we can
Loop, like a pulley?
yeah,
Kinda?
that sort of thing.
I mean, the ship is pretty banged up though.
We don't need the ship to be working, just the
Just
one
need a
little
Just
bit.
that one little bit?
leverage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we could also just loop it and then all of us pull.
Pull.
Maybe.
Like tug of war?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tug of the
Fun
war.
game.
We could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just like the capture the flag.
Which we did exactly as intended.
Always. Yeah, I'll loop my 50 feet of hempen rope that I never thought I'd use around the top. Like, shall we tug?
Yeah.
Could we tug? I mean, how deep is the drop off at the ledge here?
It goes fairly straight into the dirt underneath. this
Okay,
ledge.
so it's not like a long. We couldn't just. Okay. Well, then I guess we could step back and just pull.
I mean, it's worth a try.
I think if maybe we have because we have sword underneath. If we have
Right.
3 on rope, and then
And
one
one on the
because then we
sword.
are getting pressure from multiple angles.
Yeah. Also, we don't want to have your sword sucked in there.
I mean,
That's
it will come back
dangerous.
apparently.
That's true.
Go land
That's
somewhere.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, probably don't want to be underneath that.
Yeah.
For the sake of this, if everyone wants to start telling me, because this is going to start becoming kind of relevant looking at this, where we're standing.
Which direction do we want to pull it? Down
I
towards
think-
the water, or
Opposite
Or-
of wherever Blade was able to get in.
And we just
Okay.
want to ignore this chest that I'm standing in front of.
have you even tried
Well, the
opening
key-
it?
Can I open it?
Tell me what you are attempting to do.
I'm going to lift the lid.
Lift the lid. Okay. As you reach out and touch the lid, you see an arcane sigil light up on the top of
This is on me.
thing.
Not yet.
Great.
As you hear,
Okay.
as you feel all of your hair stand straight up on end,
Okay.
you take 6 points of electricity damage as light just shoots through you, and all of you see Pan's hair just.
Don't laugh.
Like static electricity, kind of.
Does it open?
No.
Oh.
No.
Maybe
In fact,
try again.
as you rattle it, you realize it's locked.
It's locked. And it hurt me.
And now you're fluffy.
Hey,
And wet. This is weird.
there's something protected, something in here. I don't have. Picking locks is not my thing. Could I just try bashing it real quick? Guys, I just want to bash and find out what's in this real quick.
Sure.
Sounds like
Yeah.
you're
Make
gonna
an attack.
hurt yourself again, but
17 on the die, 25.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Roll some damage.
You ever see a bugbear fight lightning?
8 slashing.
All right. As you hit it, electricity shoots up
Damn
through
it!
your glaive and into your arms. You take 4 points of electricity.
Oh, this hurts, but the
Of lightning damage in this instance. Yes.
there must be something good. Why would they do this then?
You do notice that the top of it does crack a little bit.
Do it again.
I mean, I have thieves' tools.
I'm bringing it back, and I'm noticeably singed, and I say, "Pardon?
I mean, you seem to be having fun. I didn't really.
Does this look fun to you?
It's kind of funny.
Fun was my friends back there.
I know.
My new friends."
Astrid goes over and tries to use her thieves' tools
Okay.
on it.
Got thieves' tools, great.
Am I rolling?
So how Thieves' Tools works is it is a sleight of hand check
Okay.
with proficiency.
Okay.
If you already have proficiency, you will. Are you
think I-
proficient Thieves' Tools?
I believe I am.
Let me double check. I can't remember if you add proficiency twice or not. Give me a quick second.
Yeah.
I believe you don't. So.
Yeah, it's just once.
Yes,
just
it's
rolled
just
by
proficiency.
accident.
Okay, so
Like,
yeah.
check.
No matter what,
Okay.
so you are going to make sleight of hand check with proficiency.
Okay. It's a 19.
A 19. Okay. It does. You hear. As it does, the electricity does shoot
That's
up and hit
fine.
you. You do 1 point of lightning damage.
Great.
Oh.
Her brother's kind of.
As it opens up, as it pops open, you realize that there is, in fact, torches on the inside.
Doesn't
But
seem
we're in
helpful.
water.
Useless.
But maybe.
3 wooden torches.
I mean, it seems like we should take these for some reason. There was a reason why this chest was protected. I feel like it might be helpful
It
at
could have just been to mess with us.
some point.
No,
Also, yes.
We
but
earned
it
these.
doesn't hurt to take them.
I want
It-
to take
it
one
might.
of the torches,
You do.
Yeah, I'll take one.
and then I
as
want
well.
to kick the chest angrily.
As you do, lightning shoots out the top.
Committed to the bit.
You take 6 points of lightning.
Astrid took 1.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
happening to me.
That was
I
me.
have lost over 10 HP from a
That
chest.
was me. This is you.
Well, you know, now that we're having fun,
As I kick it.
Stonebreaker,
Back to
You
Yeah,
do this.
let's go back to the plan.
let's do the
Three
thing.
of us pull.
We earned our torches.
Gauntlet Master. Which angle was I at that I was able to get sword under?
Where you are currently.
Okay.
Okay. So tug of war is going to happen back by chest.
Yeah.
Be careful of chest.
The one
Yeah.
that shocks people.
Don't
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like I shouldn't
hit
have to say this,
the
but
chest.
yeah.
The third time, I think he knew. Pretty sure he knew.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm still kind of mad at it.
Don't.
Don't kick it, Pan.
Why are we stopping him?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna do it. I've got it. It's.
So on 3.
Yeah, Astrid, do you want to?
Yeah, I'm behind.
I'm second after
I'm
Theon, I
gonna
guess.
go
Okay.
here, I guess.
Okay.
There isn't a lot of space for us. to go.
Okay. And then Stonebreaker, are you where you are currently?
Yes. So plan is to keep using sword as lever while they pull.
Okay.
And I'd like to use my hooves as much as possible to really dig in.
Let's get a group strength or athletics check action in this instance. Group athletics check.
I'm no longer vibing.
Okay.
Holy moly. 26.
26.
Also at 26.
26.
Hey!
29.
29.
16.
Pretty
All
good.
of you dig your feet deep into the wood, coordinatingly, heaving as a group, letting it down, pulling it back. It no longer budges.
Well, I believe we just live here now.
So it doesn't even. It's just there.
You said you had friends on the other side.
Yes,
They stopped
quite
dancing?
literally. Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, I get it. Maybe we should see if they know how to open this.
Yeah, maybe they should come over.
I mean, you're
here
welcome to
with
talk to
us.
them. They mentioned that it was normally not stuck, so I don't know what to tell you. But
I
they
bet
might.
Brennus has something to do with this.
Oh. I have yet to meet them, so I don't know.
Well, we're in her mechanizations. I don't think that's a word. That's fine. Shall we go talk to?
Yeah, let's go see the pirates.
What's their name?
Captain Ducky
Great.
and Admiral Kratz. I took liberties with the second one's
The-
title. I
the
could be wrong.
Crab gave Pan his hat.
Cool hat.
Thank you. I agree. It's
Sick.
great. Does that sound good to
It
you?
was a very sweet moment.
Yeah.
Do you want to take
Let's
your
go.
sword?
I believe if this thing isn't moving, this is also where
stuck.
sword lives. So
You need your sword.
I will get by. But
Okay.
we will be back at
Yeah.
slides
Okay.
and climbers, and I'm sure
Yeah.
it will pop back into existence.
I hope so. Yes.
I'll grab the third torch because you grabbed one. You grabbed one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna grab it, not touching the box.
Okay.
But as they take it, I do come over and I rear my foot back to give it just one. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do it.
Pan.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. I've learned.
Like compulsively reaching for my D6. Okay.
Like a D6. Like a D6.
As all of you swim back.
Okay, so I'll walk up to Captain Ducky and say, "Hello,
Oh, hello.
Captain.
Yes.
My name is Astrid.
My name is Captain Ducky.
It is so nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you too. Oh my gosh.
We seem to be in a pickle.
I thought you were on a boat.
They got you there.
Yes. Both are true. We keep trying to pull the stopper out of the pipe.
Mm-hmm.
It is stuck.
That makes sense.
Okay,
It's got a lot of water on it. Fluid dynamics, vacuums,
got it.
water pressure.
Do you have any advice
So scientific.
on how? Yeah, Captain Ducky, I'm very impressed by your science knowledge. We as a group are fans of science.
Me too. Big fan.
So, yeah, our friends, Sword, Stonebreaker.
Well-
I like to call him Stony.
Hello.
I'm gonna give you permission to also call him Stony. I'm sure
Oh,
he
okay.
doesn't mind
Don't
at all.
mind if I call her Stony. It seems like consent is an important factor into this. I
Yep.
think, people should know what name they're called, but your friends
Yet
call you that.
another
I'd like to think we're friends.
My gifted name is Stonebreaker.
Stonebreaker.
Also that, it's very cute when you say his name. His sword is stuck.
Oh, okay. It'll probably go down the tube at some point.
Okay, so if
It's
it
fun.
does, will it come back? Because our friend Fionn went into the pipe and cycled back into the water.
Oh.
Have you experienced that before?
Nope, I'm pretty happy on my boat.
Okay.
You should try it sometime. It's sick.
He had a lot of fun.
Okay.
Personally, my nightmare.
I mean, I do like fun, but also, I kind of get everything I need right here. It's just fine.
Your vibes are immaculate, by the way.
Yeah. We very much enjoy you and appreciate all of your help.
Anything I can do to help is kind of what I'm here for.
If you have any advice on how we may get this cork out of said pipe, we would happily take it. Because we've tried a lot of stuff, and it budged a couple times, and now it will not.
Well, sometimes it gets kind of stuck in there. I think you probably need to apply, probably something that's got, a lot of oomph.
I'll pull out my alchemist fire.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What would this do?
Oh, it's a question.
I mean, that's magical, but not like the kind of magic that works here on the boat. I do, though. A few of you, did you find those torches?
Yes.
We've been looking for those torches.
Would
do you want
like
them?
them?
Oh, no. I think you're probably going to get better use out of them.
They were in a trapped chest.
Oh,
Yeah, it hurt Pan a lot, but Pan also
No, I'm
did
fine.
you keep
Tried-
touching it? That's usually how traps work.
tried to
didn't-
hurt it.
I didn't even really notice it hitting me, to be honest.
He's
Gauntlet Master.
Yeah.
Upon hearing this, can I look at this cannon that is next to me?
oh my god, stop.
And I would just like to look and see where it's aiming.
I looked at it. I don't see anything.
Sure.
I just want to look
I say
down.
you did not see anything.
It's because I got it
No.
too.
I just want to look down the barrel,
down.
put my head on it.
You went down a
I
step.
You're
don't
trying
see
to
the
see
co-
where it's aiming?
Yeah, I don't see the cork right at the far end, do I?
No.
Okay,
You
cool.
don't.
I feel better.
However, you do realize that it is on wheels, and you do see there's
I
a
was gonna
cannonball on
say,
the
can we
inside.
move it?
Is there a fuse in it?
On the back, yeah.
I would just hold on to this information while the conversation continues.
So when you're dancing,
Yes.
also, Sir
Commodore Octopus.
Sorry, what are your pronouns, Octopus? And your title.
I say the octopus kind of flibbles. I kind of think this is all kind of, gender roles are kind of overrated and things. Commodore would definitely be that's a dream, but probably not an appropriate title.
Shot in the dark.
Probably, I would probably be what you would consider like kind of like the deck boy,
Well,
it's a job.
That's great. So Deck Boy Octopus.
You just call it the octopus.
Hello. You remind me a lot of a friend I have. So did you not?
have lots of legs too?
Oh,
shit.
definitely lots of legs, lots of glitter. Says, "Hello, I'm Flannery."
Oh, I'm fluttery.
Almost like that. Question: did you not see us when we were dancing, or when I was when you were dancing? Were you mesmerized by the music?
Oh, the music is so good.
Is that safe for you all?
Why would it not be?
It's music.
All right.
You're the
Um,
music expert here.
Do we think we
Second.
can
I
move?
was like, while this
Captain-
conversation is happening.
Those torches, do they happen to light underwater?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, sick!
And would something like this maybe be the sort of oomph that would undo Quark?
Oh, probably. The thing probably still works. Like it's a little risky and stuff.
I think
you
that
know?
sounds great.
Unrelated. There's 2 more keys on this ring. Would you happen to know what these unlock?
Probably your mind.
Nah, there's nothing in there worth getting.
Well, then there you go. I did probably nothing.
Okay. Well, hold on to them anyway.
Astrid has already helped.
How
Started
many,
helping Stony.
how many cannonballs do
Yeah.
you see around on the floor?
You do not see any. You see one inside the cannon.
Oh, gotcha. My aim is not amazing. I know you tend to do long-range stuffs.
Yeah.
If you would like to maybe... I will happily move if you would like to
Sure.
pilot.
Yeah.
And
And
we need to
those-
get this closer.
Are we getting it closer? Or are we going to fire from here? Would one of us want to stand near the cork and make sure that it hits?
I feel as though... 'cause
Like
there
right
is
next to it.
Deep... there is drop right here. I will take a moment and lift up on cannon. I'm assuming heavy.
Incredibly. I
I
will
don't
tell you
think
right
we
now,
can
like,
move
it
it
is not
across.
possible to
Yeah.
pick up.
Okay.
So...
Yeah.
Maybe we have 3 torches. We have 1 torch to light thingy. We have another torch kind of in the middle. Another torch near the cork, so we have somewhere to aim.
Like line of
Because it's
sight sort of
dark.
thing.
Yeah.
Other option... I don't know how far this cannonball is going to go underwater, but
I've never done that.
I will play fetch if need be.
Oh, so maybe we need to keep one of the torches to keep lighting it.
we don't make it like a
Yeah.
runway type thing.
Hmm.
Captain Ducky, have you fired this cannon recently, or do you?
Recently, no.
But you have
Certainly
fired
not.
it.
Oh, way back in the day.
Anything
Anytime on the surface.
sunk many a ship, I'm sure.
Oh, so much treasure.
Is there any advice you could give to a cannon enthusiast such as me and my allies here, in terms of firing it?
Pointed at what you wanted to fire at.
Great advice.
So
Shall we get
yeah,
to- yeah, let's get
we
going on
we
this.
Astrid and Stony have started figuring some stuff out. Are we able to see where the cork is from the side, like at all?
With your passive perception, absolutely.
Okay. So
It's
I-
huge and it's deep in the distance, but
yeah.
it's out.
So I'm gonna help Stony figure out where to put this cannon to hit the cork.
Second lining up, maybe. How far was it from one end of the ship to the other? Preferably in feet.
God.
Approximately.
Hold on, I gotta think about this one.
This is a jaunty tune.
Captain Ducky was locked and loaded, but you have now stumped them.
About 300 and some feet.
I was thinking if we needed another thing to line up, take rope,
Right.
tie it from one point to another point, because it's a straight line, right?
But I mean,
But-
for someone who is used to
You can see it.
shooting
Yeah,
at range,
I can see it.
this should
yeah.
be no problem.
I believe in you, Astrid.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let's just shoot
It's a very
it.
good cannon too.
Thank
Very
you,
good.
Captain Ducky.
I
I feel honored to use it.
It's very good.
I guess just
So do I need to roll anything to like aim this?
What I will tell you is as soon as you try to move this thing, it is wedged in tight.
The cannon is.
That is
Even
why
though it's
I
on
am
Let's
wheels.
just fire it.
Yeah, I was like,
We'll just
Stony
fire
is
it.
going to move it. I'm just going to tell him where to move it.
What if we just fired it?
it is not
But if
lined
it's
up
not
right now.
lined up.
Oh, it isn't lined up?
No.
It's like throwing a ball into the forest.
We're just
We don't want to destroy
As aforementioned,
Their
luckily it is
ship.
on wheels.
We're
if
not
we don't.
pointing it at their piano. No, but it's on wheels, so we could move it.
Yes.
Do you want help
So-
moving it somewhere?
I think we are good. We're going to just aim it at the cork.
Yes. So I would like to direct Stony where to move the cannon, so
Okay.
it will be in line with the cork.
So you are attempting to move and twist.
Basically,
the
just
cannon.
like push, push, aim, aim.
All right,
Listening
give
for
me,
little to
Push,
left,
push, aim,
little
aim.
to right.
Give me an athletics check.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh. That is natural 1 for a 9.
Oh no.
A bunch of dust and dirt and dead algae floats up into the air.
Theon, do you want to give me a hand
Yeah,
with
I
this?
was like, another
totally.
strong
Okay.
gentleman, please.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. to
Let me
roll
just give
this.
you help action.
SAA.
I can't get double. So so
See,
yeah, it's just it's just an athletics check. I'm not attacking it. That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
A 29. 29.
29. This thing starts to pull along the bottom of the boat, and it moves about right before just your muscles give out. It's
Yeah.
not quite to place, but it has moved.
Okay.
You
Still
get the
in my
impression
crop
it's
top.
probably going to take a couple of pulls.
Okay.
Again. Yeah.
Please.
Here we go.
Oh, big eat.
That'll be just a 19.
A 19,
time.
still enough. It moves another bit. You get the impression one more might do it.
I believe in you, Fionn.
All right, pirate friends. Let's blow this sucker.
So don't sweat too much. We want to bring water down.
Oh boy.
That's
also good. That's fine.
I'm gonna use all 3 of my adrenaline surges.
Okay.
That'll be a 17.
A 17 is enough.
Ugh.
As you get the impression you actually loosened it with the
Whoa.
first 2 pulls, and it got slightly easier on this one as it. And Astrid, you get
And
the
Astrid's just
impression
like,
it's probably
here.
about right.
Thank you, Fionn.
Meanwhile, I'm talking about grog with the pirates. By the way.
I lift
Just
up one
chatting
of the
with them about
torches.
things.
Is
Grog? What's that?
The rum drink that you and your boat fellas? Because when I've had it, it's fine. It's all right, but I'm not.
Grog.
Do you not drink rum and grog? And it's like
Never
rum,
heard of that.
dirty seawater, and lime juice. You should try it. It's not bad.
I don't even know what rum is.
Okay, while this is happening, Astrid is like very carefully kind of like aiming, laterally how the cannon goes
Okay.
at the
Okay.
The cork.
You do feel that it's about right.
so
Here,
how
have a
do
torch.
we light this thing?
Is it striking
That's a
anywhere?
good question.
I'm like, do I don't have any fiery spells
Wait, yours
or
is
anything.
your bubble is magical.
Yes.
Can we like flint and
Right next to my eyes?
Listen,
It's not the worst thing that's happened to me today, so.
there is chest that keeps shocking you.
That's. Nah, we can't use that. I mean, I guess I'll turn my head and I'll just go like this. Would that work?
What are you lighting it with?
Well, who wants to lend Pan some,
I say,
what do
look
I
at
have?
your
Do I
starting
have any-
equipment, everybody.
I have
What
a
do you got?
tinder box.
Oh.
Pan has a tinder box. You click together some of the tinder
Oh, I also.
and the
I do too.
flintstone. So most of you probably do.
Probably
Uh,
We're very
You never
prepared.
know with the gauntlet, though.
Make a
to
quick
know.
dexterity check for me.
Oh, God. You guys are gonna singe off more of my
Try
hair.
not to burn yourself. Sorry, Pan.
Just a dex check?
Yep.
That's a 2 on the die, so a 1?
You do take 3 points of fire damage
I
as
feel
your
this is bringing
eyebrows
you joy.
burn off a little bit.
Ah!
It's bringing me
I
joy.
did it.
Your face has a little bit of like a raccoon mask of ash. As you pull the torch away,
Is
it remains lit.
so could
Did it get any on me?
Oh, so it is lit?
Yes.
Oh,
Did
so
it get me at all?
Scales wants to spin the
a
wheel
little.
of chaos on you,
I felt a
man.
little.
but it's okay.
Just my day.
A cheeky monkey remains in play. Round and round this wheel's about to go. Where it's
wait
gonna
for
stop, Pan's
this.
about to find out.
It's gonna be
Behind the mask.
fireball.
It is adrenaline crash.
So you
You
had a
take points
bad
of
day.
adrenaline.
And it is a good day on the Gauntlet.
You take 8 points of adrenaline damage.
Oh. I have dropped 27 HP in the course of no combat,
Yep.
talking to ghost pirates.
Well, you also repeatedly hit a thing that you knew was going to electrocute
no,
you.
I did.
So...
The second time, I wasn't sure.
So we have torch.
And then the third time you just kicked it.
Third
anyway, I light the thingy.
Okay.
Fuse.
That.
Boom! As a cannonball goes flying across the way. All of you see
Shit, my
the
sword.
cork
Yeah.
shifts. And you hear the sky starts to get lighter.
Did the cork go back in though?
No.
Let's
Oh, okay.
go.
Appears to
I'm
Yeah,
going to
let's-
swim up deck as quickly as
Okay.
possible, so that I can be above water and just keep eye out for flying metal.
Okay. As you swim back
Yeah.
up towards the surface, you do see your sword, being a magical sword, has survived this and is flying up in the air.
I got it.
Let me guess, it hits me.
Make a quick.
No! Why even mention it?
Because I know her Gauntlet Master. And I know the day I'm having.
Give me a quick acrobatics or athletics check.
So you
Don't
had
you fail this.
That will be a 21.
You're able to calculate fairly well where it's about to land as it slides into the water in front of you, and you reach your arm out, grab it, as its inertia begins to slow underneath the water. You
Hello,
have your sword
friend.
back.
Really, pirate friends, if you want to join us, it's going to be really fun.
Oh, I mean, we're having so much fun here, though.
All right, well, suit yourself.
That's fair. You
Should
do
we
you.
turn the
Seems
music
kind of
back on?
I asked
for
them
them?
about that. They can
Okay.
turn it on, I guess.
We'll be fine.
Okay.
Pirate friends, did you happen to see anything of a star of sorts? Is that how we
I
get
think
there?
We get that when we
We
leave.
get that when
go
we
back.
leave? Okay, we just have to get out.
Yeah.
You're the stars.
If not, we'll just land right back on.
Yeah.
Don't belly
This
flop.
could be a return trip.
We'll have fun.
If we
Let us know if you belly flop again.
don't see you again, it was so lovely meeting you.
An absolute pleasure.
Super
He
wicked.
reaches towards his hat, but you realize it's kind of sealed onto his head, like it's a
Oh.
part of it.
Oh, hello, bow anyway.
Astrid tries to do what she thinks is a fancy bow, and then is immediately embarrassed and and then just swims towards the other side.
I leave the key ring that
Okay.
allows them to use the piano, and then I hit my chest twice, and then
The octopus.
with all their arms.
Yeah.
And I march out.
As all of you scoot back over to this side, what do you do?
I do recommend maybe putting your arms and legs like this. I didn't. It hurt a little bit.
How would you have known?
I didn't. But now I do.
All right, I guess let's get into this.
You want to go first, Fionn?
Let's go.
As you enter the pipe, it is significantly more full of water this time.
Whoa!
It's buffeting almost against your face. It's hard to breathe and incredibly
Well, we have
dark.
those bubbles still, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Still, I
it's
can imagine,
still
like,
intimidating.
into the
Yeah,
bubble.
it's
Upsetting.
intimidating and weird as heck. Anyone else?
Yep, I'll do standard hold sword hop.
Okay.
Can I quickly just look around for any of the treasure that was in this area that...
You're gonna have 2 rounds
Okay.
as the water starts to
Do
go
I
down.
move or do I...
Yep.
Okay.
You tell me where you go.
I'll go here. No? Then I'll move to here. Damn it.
Okay. Get in the pipe, Pan.
Walk over to the pipe and I hop in.
And Astrid takes a deep breath and gets in.
As all of you noticed you're waiting for the moment where the pipe turns and shoots you back up into the air, but it never comes. And you continue to swirl down and down until suddenly you're no longer in a pipe surrounded by water, but just simply falling through the darkness. Oh, let me check this. My apologies, Astrid.
All
Let me get you back on here. As you find yourself once again on the slides and climbers board.
Slides and climbers.
Okay.
Pan,
Yes.
in your pocket, you feel jingling a gold star.
And on my head, a very exquisite hat.
Yes.
Ah! Best day ever!
The air bubbles, you still have a magical air bubble on your head, so it is still on top of the magical air bubble. The rest of you no longer have bubbles up on your head.
That's fine.
Yeah, we can breathe.
It's nice.
All right, 2 more to go.
All right.
And on that note, I need everyone to roll initiative.
What was that?
Oh,
Yeah, that
let me,
was
feast
fun.
and famine over there.
There we go. There's the entire board of slides and climbers. Okay, Stonebreaker.
That will be 3.
Not horrible, but
Stonebreaker coming in with a 3. All right. Pan
18.
coming in with an 18.
Best roll of the season for me.
Leon
That's a 10.
coming in with a 10. And then Astrid.
12.
Okay. Pan, it is your turn first.
Am I able to use other actions? Can I use my lay of hands in here?
Yes, but you will forfeit rolling the die.
Oh, well then I will roll the die. And I don't add anything to the die, right? Unless I want to do an adrenaline.
Unless you want to add or subtract an adrenaline. Should I read the rules aloud for slides and climbers again?
I remember.
Okay.
I moved 3. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I'm at 45.
Okay, excellent. We still have yet
So-
to have a single slide. All right, that brings us to Astrid.
Okay. That's a 6.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. All right, Fion.
Come on, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That'll be a 4.
So close.
Okay.
Granted,
You're trying to get to 51. Okay.
we now have all the stars because they would have come back to level 50. Anything that
I'd
Stonebreaker
say-
doesn't have.
Yeah, I'd say everyone, we have all the
Cool.
stars.
Did
No stars
Charlie
level
didn't have a
50.
star? Okay.
No.
Okay.
Great.
We have, just as a reminder, Astrid has 1 point of adrenaline. Fion, you are inspired. Pan, you have 3 points of adrenaline. And inspiration, Stonebreaker, you have
Okay.
1. Stonebreaker, it is your turn.
Nice.
There's the 5.
Cheers.
That is going to get me here. I believe I have 2 gold stars.
Excellent.
I'm going to
Nice.
drop them off.
You may, in fact, drop them off.
And may I, as part of this same action, then lose half my health and go to beginning?
You absolutely may. As you place the 2 stars on the map, there's in the map itself you see small black inserts in the carpet where you can put the stars. As you lay them in, you hear shing. As you look down, and this board is incredibly disorienting. It's impossible to tell exactly where you are, whether you're looking down or looking sideways. But as you jump, you do fall and lose half of your current health.
I will take 27 points of damage. And I guess that is it for me.
Okay. All right. That will bring us back.
Although, wait, question, if I have
Yes.
landed on one...
Actually, let me double check if you land on one or if you... Actually, really quickly, I am going to put the rules on the map just so I can actually read them to make that calling, because I can't remember if you land on one or if you land on... Yep, you go back to square one.
May I take letter?
Yes, you absolutely may.
We... I have gone so far.
Yeah, you jumped up. Wow.
I'd forgotten I did that. Okay. All right. Pan.
And I have a possible 6 spaces I could go with
Yes.
adrenaline.
That's correct.
I just moved 1 to 46.
Okay. All right. Astrid.
Okay. 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Excellent.
I think it
And I
was...
get.
No, you, yeah.
Oh,
'cause-
is it not that one?
Oh.
You
Is
were,
it 28 or 33?
You were at 11?
Oh, I went the wrong way.
So you moved to, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. 1, 2, 3.
There you go. Okay. All right.
I
Theon.
know numbers.
Right, so you have a star.
Yes.
You put the 2 stars in.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the 4th star? Was it at 50?
Oh, it might have been. Did Charlie have the fourth
I
one?
thought
then?
Charlie
what
had
I
a star.
think.
yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
so-
yes, we do have
so
one.
you-
I
at
will
50.
have
Yes.
the star now.
Okay.
Let me put that one on 50. My apologies, everybody.
It's all good. I just wanted to make sure before I rolled
I'll say, yeah, but now
and started
because
walking.
you are on 50, you would then find it in your pocket.
Okay, cool.
So that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Stonebreaker.
Yup. And we will go 1, 2, 3. And that is that for me.
Okay. Pan.
Using an adrenaline. 1, 2, 3, and then with a 3 on the die, 1, 2 with adrenaline. I'm at 51. So I'd like to take the ladder and go up to 67.
Okay.
Unless that's a wrench
No,
in
you're
any way.
totally fine. I'm just
Okay.
trying to think about the timing of things.
I could just keep
No,
walking.
you're fine. As
Okay.
you
We blow up.
And explode.
We
Chaos!
still have 2 more torches.
They work underwater.
as you land, all of you feel the board fall out from underneath your feet. And from above, you hear laughter.
Always so unsettling.
And that is where we are going to.
Ah.
What a night.
Yeah, I know I could probably take you into the next room, but I know that we cannot simply go that late.
Well, we
so-
spent a lot of time with a cork and a cannon and
Yeah.
a pirate crew.
It's all good. It's all
Cork on
good.
Cannon.
Thank you all so much for being with us here at the Adventures Pack tonight for the Gauntlet, audience interactive Dungeons and Dragons, combat chaos, and occasionally also bathtub toys. Thank you all so much for being here with us. If you are new here, please head on over to our Discord. Follow us on social media. We'd absolutely love to have you.
Just
These
do
are
it.
free ways to help out. Also, if you did subscribe tonight, you're going to get a whole bunch of cool things actually in our Discord. There's going to be all of these labyrinth maps, including the slides and climbers maps, are going to be uploaded. I've had some requests for some of the special games that y'all have played, the rules
Capture
for
the Flag was
those
great.
to be uploaded into the Discord as well for subscribers. So all of those things are going to be gifted to you here as soon as we hit the end of the labyrinth, which will be very exciting. That way I can just do one mass upload and you can get all of it. But yeah, tell your friends. We absolutely love having you. So those are all free ways to help if you're looking for other ways. Every bit tipped, every subscription made, all of these things really and truly go to help us. You keep this happening. You make it possible, and it means the whole world to us. So thank you so much. I am so thrilled with joy every time I see every one of your names here in the chat. So thank you so much for being here with us. We
Thank
appreciate
you,
you.
Jamie.
It's
This is
sticking.
gonna stick, isn't it?
Yep.
No.
It's sticking.
The next time we're going to be live on this channel is going to be on Sunday. Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific. It's more Volcanoids.
Yes, Brother Steve.
Yay!
More the brother Steve will be continuing. It'll be Scott, Josh, and I playing some more Volcanoids. So definitely go check it out. If you're looking to catch up on old Gauntlet episodes, they're being uploaded to our YouTube. Along with a bunch of our older content. We're working on getting more YouTube content over there as well. So definitely keep an eye on that space as we're moving forward. You're all absolutely amazing. Go check out our sponsor, Cantrip Candles, the absolute bestest sponsor with the mostest. They're absolutely stunning. The Gauntlet will return next week, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. You folks take care. 7 p.m. Pacific. 7
Everything's fine.
I know, I do that every week. I don't know what that is. 7 p.m. Pacific. You folks have an amazing night. Take care. We'll see you soon.
Bye, friends.
Bye, y'all.